STS-115. The 2006 Space Shuttle mission STS-115, flown by Space Shuttle Atlantis, was haunted by a trio of strange events caught on camera, including receiving the most powerful direct lightning strike ever recorded at the Kennedy Space Center in Florida. After being left on the launch pad to weather Hurricane Ernesto, Atlantis eventually launched on a successful mission, rendezvousing with the International Space Station to install a solar array and new batteries before prepping for re-entry. While reviewing images from an onboard TV camera, the crew spotted this unknown flying object in the co-orbital path with Atlantis. The low resolution of the image prevented the object from being identified, but Mission Control determined it was a low threat to the orbiter. A second and more mysterious unknown flying object was also captured in this high-resolution image after being seen by the crew. NASA engineers did not believe it was the same object from the earlier TV feed, and it has still never been identified. Post-mission analysis would later highlight two other unusual occurrences to impact the shuttle during launch and orbit, including a launch debris event and a small hole in the side of Atlantis thought to have been caused by a micrometeorite. Martian Sol 348. On March 17, 2017, the Mars Opportunity rover uploaded this photo from the red planet's Meridiani Planum, an area that may contain water, capturing an image of what appears to be a very out-of-place, shiny hunk of metal resting on or floating on the surface. The image attracted UFO enthusiasts online who see, quote, light glimmering off of a genuine spaceship or an alien planet in outer space. Yet the unidentified Martian object could be only about the size of a quarter, appearing larger due to the image's scale. The photo was labeled Sol 348, which would correspond with the Mars mission date sometime in January of 2005, although there is no explanation why it would show up now. Mission scientists only confirmed that it appears to be artificial and that they don't know its origin. The Tether Incident. To mark the occasion of the 75th Space Transportation System mission, the US and Italy launched a joint tethered satellite system. It was designed to investigate new sources of spacecraft power and ways to study Earth's upper atmosphere. But shortly after the Space Shuttle Columbia's crew began releasing the satellite, attached to a 12-mile, 19-kilometer tether on February 25, 1996, the tether snapped, and this video footage was captured of the satellite drifting away from the craft into outer space. The footage clearly shows the rod-shaped tether, but also captures mysterious, unexplained bright objects surrounding it. Detailed activity summaries released by NASA about the mission omitted any reference to the unusual objects in the video, and onboard astronaut Franklin Chang Diaz dismissed them as a little bit of debris that kind of flies with us. But to this day, no authority has ever given a satisfactory explanation for the unidentified objects associated with the Tether incident. Apollo 16 UFO. On April 27, 1972, 3 American astronauts aboard Apollo 16 captured an incredible short video of an unidentified object, described as a saucer-shaped object with a dome on top that is nearly identical to flying saucers seen in Earth-based UFO encounters. For decades, the film of the mysterious object was forgotten, until a group at the Johnson Space Center rediscovered the film in 2004. Using a high-resolution digital scan on a copy of the film, researchers were able to correct the frame's distortions due to camera movement, and combine frames to create this higher-resolution photo that reveals a linear feature protruding from the unusual object. Investigators suggest the object captured in the video was Apollo 16's floodlight attached to a boom extending from the craft. But many object to this conclusion, citing the saucer's unusual movements and its appearing in and out of view in the video. JOO-2E3 cylinder. On September 3, 2002, hobbyist astronomer Bill Young first spotted an unusual object orbiting Earth, naming it JOO-2E3. And a few weeks later, the unidentified orbiting object was captured in this stunning image from Italy's Schiaparelli Astronomical Observatory. At roughly 60 feet, 18 meters long, the mysterious cylindrical structure rotates once per minute, causing the visible variations in brightness. According to NASA's Near-Earth Object Program, JOO-2E3 had not appeared in previous automated scans of the skies for asteroids, indicating it must have entered Earth's orbit recently, but peculiarly, It doesn't match any recently launched spacecraft. Some speculated it could be an alien spaceship, but its chaotic orbit means it likely lacks any method of propulsion. At first, scientists suggested JOO2E3 could be a small asteroid, but spectral analysis of light reflected from it found the colors were consistent with white titanium dioxide paint NASA used on rockets for the Apollo moon mission decades earlier. Tracing the object's route backwards, astronomers calculated that it left Earth's orbit in 1972 and circled the Sun 30 times before returning, meaning that it could be a lost Apollo rocket. However, most are accounted for, and NASA calls the idea plausible but still speculative. In 2003, JOO2E3 once again left Earth to orbit the Sun, but 30 years from now, it might come back again.